You run to that boy. I know you begging money about Malu. Tell me Malu, let me take a picture now. Tell me Malu. Tell me Malu, let me take a picture. So the boy can think I don't be let me tell you something. You know that Malu said was flock? Look at Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan. What a problem, Mr. Dan? Eh? Mr. Dan. What a problem? What a problem, Mr. Dan? You know that Malu was flock? You know who flock Malu beat, huh? Yaga Koluba. So, you baking Malu, you lay on the man, Jerry man, Jerry man, Osmo. I know, I mean, I'm just saying, you know. You can, the man even smiling, you trying hard, you won't smile, I know you smiling, laughing, showing teeth. Nobody said, nobody near Malu, you even trying to take picture. Then you there, hey, yeah. Then you finish, post your own, I say, yeah, but when you strong, we go, you incoming representative, we go. Malu can make you representative. Malu can make you representative. Malu say what flock by Jaka Koluba. Jaka Koluba flock Malu politically. Malu not even can close to Jaka Koluba. Malu have 4,000 votes. Jaka Koluba have over 16,000 votes. They were not close. The margin was bigger. So you must think that Malu be your political savior. Be you, yeah. You guys see on your picture. When you don't respect our generation, wanna make me vex. You don't respect our generation. Oh, but when we talk like that, then you put the age card. The broadcast old man. You put the age. The broadcast old man. I will never cross Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan, you be my father. When you enter that political arena, we respect you. Age is respected. Age is still respected in our political arena. Because age comes with experience, and experience is knowledge. Knowledge is wisdom. So I can never disrespect Mr. Dan. But it is only fair to tell Mr. Dan the undiluted political truth that the Liberian people will continue to eat Mr. Dan tax money. The Liberian people will continue to eat Mr. Dan tax money. Because every year tax time Mr. Dan will go back to Liberia. The Liberian people will continue to eat Mr. Dan tax money. Mr. Dan said the reason why they vote for him because he building clinic. The Liberian people will continue to eat Mr. Dan clinic money. They will eat Mr. Dan clinic money. Because in the day Mr. Dan build clinic, who the clinic money going to? Every time Mr. Dan package, his children will be sitting in America eating uncontrollable burger, licking uncontrollable ice cream, and uncontrollable smoothie, and drink and sucking uncontrollable milkshake. So Mr. Dan built clinic in Liberia. Who the money going to? It's going to Mr. Dan to eat uncontrollable burger, drink uncontrollable beer in the basement. You're not doing on camera what Mr. Dan tell me say he can't take political water. Mr. Dan cannot tell me he cannot take a political water. For all indication, Mr. Dan can politically baptized. Mr. Dan can get baptized politically. I mean, if Mr. Dan want to come on camera and lie, that's between here and the cloud. Because I know the same scar. The same scar that covered Darrius Dillon, the same scar covered me. And Darrius Dillon is a very honest man. Darrius Dillon will tell you. Darrius Dillon might not do on camera, but Darrius Dillon can tell you political water. So you can come here and act like you all Snow White and act like your people don't stink. Act like you don't take political water. But there is a famous saying in the Liberian community that Jack drunk, but Jack not stupid. First of all, Jack can never be drunk in the political arena. It's called political baptizing and political Holy Ghosting. That being said, let me take a political water. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink liquor. I take political water. There's a difference between drinking alcohol, drinking liquor, and taking political water. Come silly, come Christmas silly. Don't drink alcohol. Come Christmas silly. Do not drink liquor. Come Christmas silly. Can take political water. Oh yes, Mr. Dante trouble tonight. Next time, when Mr. Dan go like Bureau, you go do a campaign on different things, you never say Nima for peace. You think what about food in never wrong here. But this is a clear call to Mr. Darrius Dillon. We are looking up to Mr. Darrius Dillon. We give Mr. Darrius Dillon by the end of March. By the end of March, we give Mr. Darrius Dillon March 30th to March 31st. By March 31st, my revolutionary Christian, I see one of my revolutionary brother, come militant, come ideologue, come intellectual, come advocate, come youth leader, come Darlington calling, but who? You strong. Come Darlington calling, I say my revolutionary greetings. We get Darrius Dillon up to March 31st. Up to March 31st, Darrius Dillon have to tell us whether he will be contesting or not. As it is for now, Darrius Dillon have not yet made a formal statement. Darrius Dillon have not yet published a formal communication that he, Abraham Darrius Dillon, will be contesting. So Mr. Darrius Dillon will bring a petition to your door. First thing Monday morning, you have that petition to your door. The Liberian people will come back again and petition you to contest 2020 because Monserrato for Darrius Dillon. Having said that, let President George Weah pray for us. God bless the president. God bless the president. You know, let's get to some serious issue. For me, look, I'm one person who don't take life too seriously. Alright? In all my things I'm doing, whether I'm joking or whether I'm, everything I do, I try to make time for fun. Because don't take life too seriously, man. Trust me. No matter how much money you make, the bills will still be there. For those of you who on child support, your baby man is stubborn. The child support will still be there. The rent, the car, no. Some of you not driving now. You're taking the bus every morning in this winter. The code will still be there. The code ain't going nowhere until summer. There's nothing you can do. There are things in life that you cannot change. And you can only ask God for the wisdom to know the difference between those things you can change and those things that you cannot. That's the serenity prayer. And just smile. Make time to laugh. Make time to just make fun. Make time not to take life too seriously. I know I'm sending a serious message out there. Of course, I'm talking to Mr. Dan. I'm serious about what I'm saying to Mr. Dan. But you see, I'm trying to put a little humor in it. You can take life too seriously, man. Alright? So let's listen to President Joe. We are praying. Let President pray for the food. Bagu, pray. Close your eye.
Heavenly Father, we come before you to glorify your name.
Amen.
For the great things you have done and the great things you still doing.
Amen.
Lord our God, Heavenly Father, take your glory. Heavenly Father, you brought us here, it's been 2 years. In the rocky road, dear Lord, you will cement everything that brought us today.
Protest.
Father, with so many tensions, protests, and what have you. But Lord, you make us stay.
Why President Joe, we have to pray for the protesters? That not making me laugh. Mr. President, we send a messenger to heaven and we ask God for a revolutionary mandate. We gave God a revolutionary mandate. We ask God, what is between you and the president of Liberia, Lord? We say, oh no. Lord, you must confess. What is between you and the president of Liberia? And God responded. So we'll take this music right here. that he will take those decisions and have those political will to serve his people and to serve God. May God bless the president of Liberia. May God bless Senator Darrius Dillon, Senator of Monserrado County of Liberia. May God bless the citizens. God bless all those who work hard tirelessly to keep Liberia safe. Before I leave, I want to say this. I had a dream a few days ago. And my dream, I was like between sleep and awake. I wake up 3:30 every morning. Call me 3:30 every morning. I'm awake. Don't call me this weekend. Okay, because you can see I'm taking political water, so I will sleep tonight like a 2-year-old. Don't call me this weekend. But during the week, call me 3:30, 4 o'clock, I'm awake. I'll be awake and just be lying down. I had a dream between sleep and awake. I don't know whether it was a vision or it was a dream. Ebola hit Liberia. Not Ebola, but coronavirus hit Liberia. The coronavirus hit Liberia so hard. No, so here's what happened. The first case of the coronavirus that hit Liberia, the president was concerned. The president was like, oh, so what are we going to do now? Because the Department of Health already now showed the president that they got control over this coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. So the president asked the Department of Health, so what are we going to do now? We have one case of coronavirus. And then the Department of Health in Liberia, the Ministry of Health suggested, Mr. President, let's let the person down. For those of you who in America will say that let's let something down. Like for example, if you have an animal, we don't say in America, we don't say let's kill it dog, let's kill it cow, so let's let it down. So the Ministry of Health said, Mr. President, let's let the person down. And then I can remember, I said, Mr. President, don't let them put blood on your hands. Your hands are clean, Mr. President. Wherever it's like I was doing a one-man protest in front of JFK, because that JFK the person was at. I could imagine myself in my dream or in my vision. I was doing a one-man protest. I was like, no, Mr. President, keep your hands clean. Don't let them put blood on your hand. If they want to do it, let them do it on their own terms, let them do it on their own will. As long as you are aware, Mr. President, give them an executive mandate. Let them do their best to keep that person safe. However, if they go behind you, God knows you're now a medical doctor, Mr. President. You are now a medical doctor. You are not a scientist. Just give them an executive order to do everything they can to keep that person safe and to see how best they can help that person live a longer life until God can call them home. Mr. President, do not agree for them to let that person down. I was protesting. I was yelling. I was disturbing the JFK. I was disturbing. But it seems like my one was there. Because when the coronavirus hit, everybody went inside. The whole city was quiet. My one was in front of JFK. I was just yelling. So because I was yelling, the president could hear me all the way inside. He could hear me. I was like, Mr. President, don't let them put blood on your hand. Mr. President, don't let them put blood on your hand. If they want to kill that person, let them do it on their own terms. Mr. President, give the executive order to do their best to keep that person safe. That person deserves a fighting chance to go back home to their family. Mr. President, I was disturbing JFK. So the president, the next scene I saw in my dream, the president was on national TV. I saw the president holding paper like this. And the president was crying. The president was crying. By that time, the Ebola virus had hit the whole city. The president was crying, begging the world to come to Liberia and help. He said, I could see the president crying. He was in a white, not necessarily purple suit. Amen. And I forget. The president did interview in some kind of white suit with a BBC guy. I don't know what I can remember that suit. It was in similar suit. White suit, African suit. The president was crying on live television. The president was begging the world. He was begging WHO. He was begging United Nations. He said, come in and help me. My people are dying. My people are dying. Come and help. He was crying on live TV. Then the next scene I saw in my dream, I was in America. I wanted to go to Liberia because my wife and my daughter was there. So I wanted to go to Liberia. So I went to the airport. I think I was to BWI airport. I was fighting. I said I want to go home. I fight. They tried to arrest me. I was fighting. The next thing I saw in my dream, I was in Liberia. So we had a lot of food in our house. But where my family live in Liberia, we are very cool with our neighbors. Our neighbors are very nice people. Very nice people. In fact, we are just one big family. Our neighbors are very nice people. So the next dream I had, I was praying to God. I said, God, please let me go home. I want to go home. If anything will happen to my family, I want to be there when it happens. Let it happen to all of us at once. I just want to go home. And the next thing I found myself in Liberia. So I told Caroline, I said, Caroline, let's stay inside, lock the door, lock everything, blah, blah, blah. We have like bag of rice in the house. Of course, in our family, we're only three. Me, Caroline, and our daughter. She's a baby, so. But we had a lot of bag of rice in the house. A lot of beans, a lot of food were in the house. We could literally stay in the house for like ever, and we'll have enough food. But what we're not gonna have is water. And I'm somebody with very soft heart. So I hear a bang on the door. I can always go to Liberia with first aid kit. So one of the neighbors' children was having seizure, was dying. And I wanted to go out to help. But our room have a door. And I'm trying to go. I can hear the lady banging on the door. I'll not call her name, one of our neighbors. I could hear her banging on the door. Christmas, help me. My daughter is dying. Christmas, help. So I wore gloves, and I hugged my wife, I hugged my daughter, and I told them that, hey, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna help. If I when I come back, well, it is what it is. And then I attempted going outside, but then the room door, I don't know what is that. You know how Liberian houses are built. Our room got door. So before I come from in our room, get in the living room, there is a door. Our room got door. The key lost. I could not come outside to help the lady. I could hear the lady crying, and I'm gonna go outside to help. I could not help the lady. So myself, I started crying in the room. I started crying and stuff in the room. And then the next scene I saw in my dream, was Zoely Zoe. So Zoely Zoe and a bunch of guys came to my house. They said, yeah, fucking Christmas man there. And he said, stupid. Hey, Christmas man. Hey, if you say, call Dillon. You know what? We'll kill a whole family there. Call Dillon. Hey, Dillon arrest you. Hey, I didn't stupid. Are you making? I didn't get confirmed. Call Dillon. Call the person. Call that person. So I look at it and say, Zoely Zoe, regardless of like real politics, I say you are my brother in the military. You and I will wear the same uniform, I mean different branches, but you cannot and you will not kill me and my family here. He said, yeah, that shit. That's stop. And order the people to kill me and my family in my dream. And then when he ordered people to kill me and my family, and I woke up. I woke up from sleep. Because I wanted to fight back. I wanted to do something really stupid, but then it was not really in my I didn't have, you know. I believe I could do something stupid. That's where I woke up. After the whole scene flash about the whole coronavirus thing, the next thing I saw was Zoely Zoe in my living room here, a bunch of guys. And fucking Christmas man, y'all catch it, man, catch it, damn family, I don't give a fuck. Y'all catch it, damn family. I said, brother, I'm not afraid of you. I'm a Marine and I'm a U.S. Marine and you U.S. Army. And you will not let these guys hurt me or hurt my family. He said, I don't give a fuck. So right in that time, I tried doing something. And then I just kick in real life. And then I woke up. I did something on my bed. I don't know what the hell that was, but I just did something on my bed and my foot hit my bed. And then I woke up. Alright? So that's my dream. And I'm somebody with straight head. So this is what I think about my dream. This is what I think about my dream. I still believe that, God forbid, the day Liberia have the first coronavirus patient, the president should declare state of emergency, shut down the whole country. I believe that the day Liberia have the first coronavirus case, let the president declare state of emergency, shut down the whole country. After all, we protest all the time. We shut down the country all the time doing protests, don't we? So in case of real disasters like that, health, something that could potentially damage the whole country, there's nothing wrong with the president. You know, in my humble opinion, I could be wrong. I would advise the president to call for state of emergency. Nobody going out, nobody coming in until the government can figure out what's going on with that person. This coronavirus thing is very serious. Last week in America, we had 15 cases. We had 15 cases last week. Today, Friday in America, we have 63. From 15, we have 63 confirmed cases. Nobody have died yet. Scientists trying all kind of medicine, anything that they put a lot of chemical, they put a lot of formula, they pump it in our person. The scientists are doing everything. But right now, America has 63 confirmed cases. 63. Next week, there is no telling. How does number turn to 63? The people from the CDC that went to quarantine the first batch of U.S. citizens from China, a whistleblower from the Department of Health. Whistleblower means somebody go and snitch, somebody go and say, somebody go and, snitch. I don't know how to say it in Liberian way now. Somebody go run them up. Somebody go run them up and say, when we took people in from China, some people who working here at the Department of Health, they were not wearing no protective gear. And some of the people who brought from China, 15 on there, have already been confirmed with coronavirus. And some of the people here working in the Department of Health, some of them were taking care of the people. They were not wearing no protective gear. Somebody went and run them off from the Department of Health. Came to find out all this when the Department of Health did an investigation. All those people who were on the first batch, of first responders who are not wearing gear. Right now, the number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the U.S. is 63. It's growing by the day, my fellow Liberians. It's growing by the day. Caution your family, man. It's about time people who feel it's gonna get hurt, let it get hurt, man. Some of you get your loved ones. I want you to start to increase their allowance. I ain't gonna lie. Make sure there are a lot of Liberians here who are doing business in Liberia. If you're selling rice in Liberia, you're selling oil, you're selling beans, you're selling this, you get your own store. Inbox me, I will come here and I will tell you, I will buy one or two things from you first and see how your service work. Because I'm not just going to come here and say, oh, go buy from the person and you got some fucked up service. Okay? If you got rest store or bin store, whatever, hit me up. I will buy from you. I will buy from you maybe 1 or 2 times and see how the delivery process go. And then, thereafter, I will be able to tell the Liberian people, you know, you're a reliable person, they can buy from you and stuff. But my fellow Liberians, begin to buy food. Tell your family to keep food in the house, excess food. Tell your family to keep excess food in the house. I ain't playing. Tell your family, some of you people, some of you in America, your family, then stay buying rest by cup. Please. Your family life is important more than anything. Some of you, I know you in America, you're doing your best. You're sending $50 for your family every 2 weeks. Because in America, like, every 2 weeks we can get paid. Every 2 weeks you send $50. Please increase that $50 from 50 to 75. And tell them, say, buy at least, you know, more rice, more oil. Buy more this, more that. And when you send that money, make sure they take picture of that food and send it to you. Me, how I can do? I give you clear code. I see my wealth money. I say this is your food. If I send anything extra, I say, Caroline, can you buy 1 bag of rice and just put this down extra? And then she said, why? I say, yeah, when I come to Liberia, I want to share in the community. I want to do this, I want to do that. She said, okay. I send that extra money to buy 1 bag of rice and put it down. When I send that money, you buy that rice, you take picture and send it to me. I will say, take picture of the horse, prepare the rest anyway, because I know the whole horse. So I will say the rest in the pantry, see the rest in the pantry, I say take a picture of that rest in the pantry and send me the picture. And when I go to Liberia, I will meet the rest there. So, my fellow Liberians, before things can get out of here, because I'm deeply afraid, I'm deeply worried that this coronavirus will hate Liberia. And you and I know, when the coronavirus hate Liberia, Liberia does not have no means of tracing anybody in our country. The first person to touch down our country, you go to Necklace to net. Where Liberia will pass to quarantine everybody who are in that Necklace. Where Liberia will pass to know who all are in that Necklace. Where Liberia will pass to quarantine all those who are in that Necklace. The people who coming from China will not get no virus. Liberia can't even quarantine it. My fellow Liberians, increase your family support. Because if you are the politician and won in our country, the politicians won. You know, I don't know what I'm saying this the right way. Maybe this is not coming out too right. But pardon me, maybe I'm not using the right words. But the politicians in our country, the politicians in Africa, they want that coronavirus to hate Africa. The politicians in Africa want the coronavirus to hate Africa. Because when the coronavirus hit Africa, first of all, they ain't got no kids there. Second of all, they got securities, they got bodyguards, they are in real protected area. Third of all, when that virus hit Africa, the more money international community will pump in Africa. And you know these politicians is all about the money. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. You saw what happened in Liberia. In Liberia during the Ebola, when Liberia had her first Ebola case at JFK. When Liberia had the first Ebola case at JFK, the chief medical doctor told the president we have a confirmed Ebola patient. Let's announce it, blah, blah, blah. From a reliable somebody who worked at JFK before. Matter of fact, he was one of the bosses at JFK. He came on Facebook Live one time and said his conscience can no longer serve him right. He started talking. He said Madam Salif told them not to tell the public that Ebola is in the country. It will cause fear and chaos. But today when he sat back and looked over the over 4,000 people who lost their lives in Liberia, he said if we are just going to be honest with the public and tell the Liberian people we have had the first Ebola virus case, maybe things was not going to spread out of here. He said that the president of Liberia, Madam Salif, told them at JFK, do not tell the public that Ebola is in Liberia. They kept it secret. They kept it secret until the doctor that was treating that patient, until the doctor caught the Ebola. Then everybody got scared now. Say, shit, if the doctor can catch it, then She. You see? I think it happened in Saudi Arabia or somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can look it up. The health